When she found out her husband was cheating, most people would lose control of their emotions on the spot, but she calmly sorted out her husband's abnormal behavior. It turned out that Eun-jong had discovered the abnormality half a year ago. That day, she invited colleagues to her home for a dinner party. In the middle of the meal, the secretary went out to buy wine, and her husband accompanied her thoughtfully. At that time, Eun-jong smelled clues, but she immediately comforted herself that she was too sensitive. Later, when she was traveling with her husband, a text message suddenly popped up. Eun-jong subconsciously clicked to check, and when she saw the 3 words, "Where are you?" Eun-jong instantly lost her composure. With many years of experience in handling divorce cases, people who ask your husband what he is doing are people who have a crush on your husband because they like him and want to know what he's doing. And those who dare to ask where your husband is must also be related to your husband, because this is sharing daily life with each other. So she immediately went to her husband's hospital and asked the front desk about a person named Dean Choi. However, there is no Dean named Choi here. At the same time, the front desk also revealed that her husband has been working in the afternoon recently. Considering that the secretary's surname is Choi, and he is often not found in the morning, Eun-jong is sure that Dean Choi and her husband's mobile phone is the secretary. Although this was confirmed, no evidence was found. Until this day, Eun-jong accidentally opened her husband's express delivery, and what came into view was the wedding photos taken by the two. It has to be said that these two are really bold and have already planned to get married. You can imagine how desperate Eun-jong is at this moment. But as a top divorce lawyer, she knows that she can't be impulsive, because once she confronts the two, the result will only benefit the mistress and cause irreparable harm to the child. It happened that her husband called at this time because after he found that the express delivery was opened, he was most worried about being discovered by her. Eun-jong suppressed her anger and didn't reveal any flaws. She was very puzzled about this. Why didn't she divorce after knowing the betrayal? In Eun-jong's words, divorce also needs an opportunity, and it is not suitable for divorce at all now. After all, one of them is a very capable assistant who has helped her deal with work for 10 years, and the other is a husband who has helped her take care of the family for 13 years and has a matching status. Until that day, Yuli told her that Secretary Choi lived downstairs from her house. Eun-jong followed with the address and happened to see the two of them going downstairs together, behaving very intimately. After witnessing the two of them showing their love and scrupulously, Eun-jong left in tears of joy because she finally waited for the opportunity to divorce. That is, the two of them were already living together because betrayal was only illegal, but cohabitation was a crime. The first person to pay the price was the mistress, her most capable assistant Choi Sarah. She was sent a subpoena in public in the hall and naturally became the subject of discussion among her colleagues. But what shocked her even more was that the plaintiff was her immediate boss, Chae Eun-jong, and she was so guilty that she didn't even dare to raise her head. On the other hand, Eun-jong walked steadily and energetically, as if the betrayal had no effect on her. Even when she passed by her, the invitation of the original wife made her sweat instantly. She pushed open the door of the office with a guilty conscience, and just wanted to draw the curtains, but was stopped by Eun-jong. She had no choice but to clench her fists and sit on the sofa carefully. There is no doubt that she can no longer continue this job. Unexpectedly, when she said she wanted to resign, Eun-jong took the initiative to keep her. After all, only by keeping her by her side can she see her miserable end. Eun-jong's decision surprised Sarah, but soon Eun-jong pulled her into the main topic. Sarah wanted to ask her when she knew it, but Eun-jong suddenly laughed. After all, she had handled countless divorce cases, and almost every mistress would ask the same question. This was considered a complete break, but the assistant still wanted to set herself up, so she asked Eun-jong in return, why didn't she allow herself to intervene when she had obviously broken up with her husband? There is no doubt that in other divorce cases, the mistress has said the same thing, but don't look at Eun-jong's victory. But how can there be a real winner in this case? At this time, the husband who received the subpoena also called and even asked the same questions as Sarah. But as a man, his reaction was even worse. Sarah agreed with this very much. After all, she could get half of the property for no reason, so why not? But ideals are full, but reality is very skinny. Eun-jong has made it clear that she not only wants her husband to leave the house, but also wants to hold Sarah responsible for destroying the family. This goal makes Yuli feel impossible because in South Korea, even if you are the party at fault, you have the right to divide the property. But Eun-jong did not explain, but took her to handle another case, a case similar to Eun-jong's. Kwaisho, embrace every kind of life.